Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday the 31st of January 2022. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to use the Tarot of the Old Path for today's reading. Let's see what these cards have to say about Monday and what energy you'll be working with on the last day of this month here. Oh, so I'm glad I looked at these because most of them are reversed. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle these a few times and choose 3 cards to see what this day is all about. So let's have a look. First card is the Two of Rods. Okay. The Tower. Wow, and the Ace of Rods. Okay, so the person who wants to burn down the tower is you. You want something to change. You're sick of the same old, same old. You're ready to take charge of your life. You want to walk through a new door. Get out of the tower of structure and rigidity. And you want to do something new. So this is good and bad. It's bad in the sense that if you're trying to maintain your life as it is, you're going to be incredibly restless today, dissatisfied, fed up, and saying, do you know what? I feel like I'm part of the furniture here. It's like, I know this place in and out. I'm so over it and so bored that I want to walk out altogether. So if that's the case, then, and you're trying to maintain things as they are, then I would suggest you really give yourself a break, that you try and do something positive where you do feel in control outside of work to offset this restlessness and this desire to change for the sake of change. However, on the other side, if you're someone who hasn't been in a situation that you've enjoyed for a long time, but you feel like almost you're a hostage, you have no choice, you can't get out of the situation, you can't blow up the tower, so the structures of your life, the job, the marriage, the contract, whatever it is that's been around for a long time, and you've almost resigned yourself to staying in that, then on this day, you will be able to say, I am not a victim in this situation. I have control. I can choose again, can get myself out of this and start over. So it's twofold. People who want everything to stay the same, this is a risky day where you have to manage yourself and you have to kind of stop yourself racing off into the sunset on some sort of a whim. And if you're someone who's totally stuck, you'll be able to tap into this and liberate yourself from a situation that has held you back for a long, long time. So it's a strong energy. You kind of have to see where you are within those two options. If you're somewhere in the middle of the road, you know, you're willing to change some things, but you're not overly bothered and driven, but you're just kind of going with the flow, then this is a day where you feel super motivated on 1 or 2 things in particular. The Two of Rods is usually a young man who holds the world in the palm of his hand, and he's standing between the 2 rods, looking out to sea, and he's saying, what world am I going to experience? I have total choice. I can go wherever I want. I can do whatever I want. Where do I want to go? So that's what's available to you on this day. But because he's on stilts and he's young and he's dressed in all this, well, the red and yellow and orange is control. I'm in control of this act. But he is kind of a jester here with the pointy shoes. So it seems almost like he's a clown, or he's doing something for the sake of other people. And that's really not what the card is about. So he's on these stilts. He's going to be a bit wobbly. Yes, he's in control, but it seems difficult and it seems funny to the people watching. I guess in this deck, deliberately, because he is the court jester. Okay, so some people may laugh at you if you say, I've been a lawyer for 20 years here and I can't see another piece of paper. I'm out of here. People will laugh at you and they won't take it seriously. They'll see you taking control and they'll dismiss it as, oh, Jenny is just being, she's just having a bad day. She's just annoyed. And they'll trivialize your feelings. And maybe, you know, Jenny has been working up to this moment of, I've had it for like 5 years. And it's a huge breakthrough for her. So if other people don't take you seriously or they laugh at you, that's not your concern. Your big gift of this day is that you're able to take charge of your circumstances, and even if the changes seem horribly disruptive, and it's like you're throwing your whole life up in the air, then at least you know that you have the stamina and the strength and the desire and willpower to then implement those changes, and that you don't need to rely on anybody else. It's actually a wonderful take on the Two of Wands, because I don't usually get that from the original, but it's true. The guy holding the world in the palm of his hand, he doesn't care what his dad says. And if his dad says you should go to Ibiza for your holiday, and he wants to go to Namibia, he doesn't listen to his dad, you see? So you are certain about what you want to change and alter. The Tower is this major upheaval which you can create, and the freedom that comes along with it. Again, it's twofold. If you're totally free and you've been walking through rivers and valleys and mountains, and then in the evening you're ready for bed and you see this tower, then that's going to be like, hallelujah, because it's shelter, you can sleep there, and you can rest up so that you can travel again. Nothing is ever absolute. So blowing up the tower isn't just going to be liberating and freeing, it's also going to be terrifying and unsettling. So the dual kind of nature of this day is being highlighted again and again and again. Ultimately, if you've outgrown your personal tower, your securities, your circumstances, you're able to leave them behind. If you haven't outgrown them, you're able to manage yourself and say, I know this isn't ideal, but I have to maintain it for now. What other areas can I grow into and expand into? Maybe I can do something in my free time. Maybe I can start making puppets or costumes, because I am the court jester. Maybe I can do something that I love even more. Or maybe I can start looking into agriculture, I don't know, and educate myself on the secret meaning of Stonehenge. That's going to fill that need for major upheaval. So those are the two. So if you, if you don't want the tower, you can free yourself, but then face the fear of it. If you do want the tower, you can maintain it. But if you want everything to stay as it is, it's not going to happen. You have to do some extra work and expand into other areas if you want to maintain the status quo. I think that's the cost. So if you say, okay, I don't like the relationship that I'm in, I haven't for ages, but I'm not going to change it, I'm not willing to do it, then this energy conspires to force some sort of a change unless you use it for yourself to expand into another area. It's really intense today, and it's saying that it's important to work with the energy. You can't just ignore it and wait for it to dissipate. Finally, the Ace of Rods, the big promise and the big reward for all this upheaval and work is that the Ace of Rods is a gift from the universe. It means you are now truly living your life purpose and you're getting to your personal end goal. You're transforming, and you're transforming your life to make it passionate and hot and worth living. You're in control of it. You're not stuck in some tower somewhere. You feel like you're present in every moment and you're living your life to the fullest. And that's what the promise is. So if you go through the inconvenience of taking control and then creating upheaval for yourself, you'll be rewarded by this amazing sense of freedom and being truly present in your own life. So, wow, good luck to everyone who's completely changing their life on this day. And let us know in the comments what you decide to leave behind and what you're looking at embracing now in future. Okay, just on a really visual level, we can say he has chosen that he no longer likes to live in a Sphinx head. He wants to be at Stonehenge. It's a simple preference. It's as simple as that. And to get from A to B, there has to be control and change. And he will be happier over there because that's his personal preference. And that's the process for you. So taking control is really important. Number-wise, we've got 16 and 2 is 18 and 1 is 19. 1 and 9 is 10. 10 reduces to 1 in numerology, and 1 is the pioneer. It's the person in charge. the person who takes the initiative to get things moving. And that's him. And that's this. So facing discomfort for the sake of something better, that's something you can trust today. You will transform in a positive way. Just go through the difficulties, it'll pay off in your favor. So I hope you have an amazing day, and the numbers are again emphasizing and underlining this point that the changes have to come from you. You're the one with the world in the palm of your hand, no one else. Have a wonderful day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on Book Your Reading to audio reading with me. I use the tarot, astrology, and numerology in my personal reading. So if you have any questions about your life purpose or changes that would work for you, or ways of being creative, or how to become willing to make change happen, if you're not quite there yet, then please do get in touch with me for a personal reading. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe and share the video online. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.